we get ready, I get my stickers on the car ready to go. And here we are at the Oklahoma state line. Always glad to be in Oklahoma. And we have arrived at the Spring Hill Suites. And as you will see, I was given the same room as I had last year at the spring show. And so Friday morning we had breakfast at Hugo's, where we had a full pound of bacon. And then we met outside afterwards to take some pictures, being a little silly, and of course we got the G's in the picture, as is tradition. And then we went to the J.M. Davis Museum, where a lot of them, it was their first time. I got a picture of Sarge, and here we are relaxing in the, I guess you'd call it the back lobby area. On the way back we stopped at the Blue Whale of Tulsa, and they took pictures of us, and then back at the hotel the group assembled for a photo. I think it's the only one we took together. Here we are ready for the gun show Saturday morning. And if you come in from the public entrance, you will see the famous Golden Driller statue. There's a plaque at the base of the statue. And then we've got the gun channels table all set up and ready to go. That's what it looked like before we had all our stuff on there. There's a shot of the sign at the center of the expo. You can get an idea how big it is by looking at these videos. And then you're going to see some of the various booths that I had a chance to interview. Farmington Hills Leather, and this is GRS Tools and Training. And this shot is what it looked like from where we were sitting at the gun channels table. And there is Foose and Grimm's brother relaxing, taking a break, and Grimm himself looking grim. And then, of course, if you looked really closely, you had the view of the Tactical Girls. And there is Troy Collier at Texas Best Beef Jerky, and my second time interviewing him. And there is Clover signing a hat for Guy 45 Cal's son. And then Saturday night we went to Genghis Grill. Here we are ready for day 2 of the gun show. You'll see myself in front of the wrong entrance. Battle Horse Knives, another interview I've got, I haven't released yet. Kenzie's Optics, another good company I did an interview with. And there I am again doing a 1-minute video on Instagram. And now you're going to see some of the various food establishments inside the hall. There were many choices, and of course I didn't get a chance to explore them all, but there are, various things you can do to eat in there. All of them are expensive, and then you never know who you'll run into at the Wanenmacher Tulsa Arms Show. And then we had a visit from our friend 38 Super Partisan Jeffrey Flores. Always good to see him again. I tried to get an interview with Ram Precision Ammunition, but all I was able to get was still photos, so I'll put a video with those. And then Jim White Engraving, did a video with them right at the end of the show. And then, as tradition we started last year, Dippin' Dots on the last day of the show. And then we headed home. See you next year, Tulsa. It's always fun. Thanks to Rich White, the gun-toting pacifist, Ruben Rivera Jr., James T. Seckinger Jr., Jason Stewart, Seven Wonders, Buck Stanley, Jeffrey Flores, and all of my supporters on Patreon.com. I couldn't do this without you. Thank you.